Oh, frick. Wow, service sucks. Hey, what's up, Track? I'm trying to... I'm in the middle of the city. I don't know why I got poor service. A little weird. Just a little weird. I do need to fix this, though. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. Right. There we go. There we go. Where are you driving from? I'm driving from Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's been all week out there. At least since whatchamacallit, Monday. That thing. There we go. Feeling better? I mean, I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right. Every day a little bit better. Just a little bit, as you probably can tell, just a little bit of congestion. Are you going to Kodak to get on I-40? I don't know what that is. I'm getting ready to stop at Black Rifle Coffee Company. They actually have a coffee shop. I think I'm in Gatlinburg still. I literally just started driving about a half hour ago. That's crazy. I'm going to drive for like 6 hours and we cross here in Leah. I'll be driving 12 hours today. 12 hours. But it is a beautiful day, though. This is a horrible intersection. My goodness. Second road trip in the truck. Is it my second road trip? I don't know if it's my second. Oh, copy that, Robinson. This is a bad idea. A really bad idea. I could be stuck here. This guy behind me is going to be pissed. But like, I don't know what you want me to do with it, buddy. Actually, I can go now. All right, here we go. Here we go. First to do fireworks. Okay. This is a pretty decent sized coffee shop here. I have had Black Rifle Company before, way back when, but I've never been to their coffee shop and had some of their cold brews, so we're going to try it out. And that's what's going to keep me going for the day, hopefully. Do they have cold? Yes, nitro, cold brew, large. What's a mocha cold brew? Technically, what is mocha? They don't sell PVs in the show. I don't think so. Oh, frick. What's cold brew? What's mocha cold brew? Mixed with milk, chocolate sauce, ice cream, usually whipped cream. Yeah, I don't need all that shit in it. I just want Irish cream.
Welcome to Black Rifle. My name is Dave. How can I get you started today?
Yeah, can I get a large nitro cold brew with milk? And do you guys have any Irish cream?
I do have Irish cream.
All right, that'd be great. It's Irish cream and milk.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, one large nitro with milk and Irish cream syrup. What name can I put on the order?
Steven?
Stephen, are you a military veteran, first responder, or a nurse?
Nope.
All right, your total is $6.99 when you come around to the window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just They just flat out ask you for all that, so they give you a discount. That's kind of cool. Oof. Yeah, I don't need no chocolate. Don't need no stinking chocolate. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we did the AstraZeneca light show thing. What's that called? I forget what it was. What was that called? Oh, dang it. What is that? What is that? I just gotta look it up online. Astra light show. It was Astra something. Astra Lumina. Chat. It was freaking $55 to go walk through this light experience. I'm thinking $55 per person to go walk through Astra Lumina Enchanted Night Walk. Which, I mean, it was kind of cool, but it was kind of weird. And it was like, I mean, because they're like, you know, they got all these weird, I don't think it's astrology. I thought it was going to be somewhat educational, you know, like they're going to like talk about, you know, the formation of certain, you know, I don't know, different astral events or something. You know, I don't know. It was just really weird though. It was like weird hippie, but $55 to go through that. I was like, you guys are crazy. Not so much them for charging it, for people for paying it. It's unreal. Apparently it's good. They travel all over the world. Look them up. Astra Lumina. They travel all over the world to give people this lunar light show. I mean, I imagine, you know, maybe it's something you do after taking, you know, MDMA or LSD or mushroom. That probably is the best thing to do. You take some mushrooms and you go to Astra Lumina. But otherwise, yeah, crazy expensive. $55 to go walk through that. Don't know if I would suggest doing it again. Oh, already up. All right, here we go. Coffee review.
Alright, it's gonna be $6.99 today.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Card reader is gonna ask if you'd like to leave a tip for your barista.
I'm sorry?
The card reader is gonna ask if
Okay,
you want
yep.
to leave a tip. Okay, we have 10, 15, 20% or an exact amount.
20% is fine.
20%, okay.
Yes, John.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
Alright, and you have a good day, okay?
Thank you too. I did leave a tip. It's just really weird. You know, because they're right there, and she's like, and she didn't give me anything. She just said, "Hey, would you like to leave a tip?" Which, look, I'm not trying to be nitpicky or anything like that, but at the same time, I don't even know. I was like, what am I? I don't know what I'm tipping, right? I don't even taste it. I don't know if it's good. I don't even know if you've given me good service as of yet. You haven't even gotten that far in the relationship to even ascertain whether or not that's actually the case. That being said, sure, I'll go ahead and tip. But yeah, the whole tipping through. Look, I was at an airport the other day, and I went through the airport, and I literally ordered, or I bought like a bottled water and I think like a beef stick or something like that through a kiosk deal, and I got asked how much would I like to tip on the little reader. I was like, you guys have got to be kidding me. This is getting crazy. It's just unfreaking believable. She didn't twist my. I think she was a little bit socially awkward, but anyhow. So they didn't give me a sleeve. But let's try it. It's nitro cold brew with Irish cream and milk. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do appreciate not having a no ice because they do put more coffee in it, but at the same time, I like ice. I like. So it's always a love-hate relationship whether or not they have ice in it or not. Goat milk? No, it's whole milk. Give me the creamy stuff. I'm not doing that crap here. Man, all these people are doing U-turns. This is crazy. This is what happens when you have too much growth and not enough infrastructure. You got these stop signs on literally a 6-lane road. You got a stop sign. Eggnog, yep. No surprise, Colby. No freaking surprise. How far is the drive? 12 hours. I got 11 and a half left. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is freaking ridiculous. I don't think I'm ever getting out of here. What's up, Happy? I could have gunned it right there. Kind of blind. How's it hanging? I mean, it's hanging. Are you really, Colby? Is it that bad? I have been on hold. I do have quite a bit of funds I need to figure out what to do with, but I've been on hold until I get back and start researching some things because I'm a little bit feels like everything's just a little this, you know. It's just very shaky, very uneasy. Start a timer, chat. How long am I going to be here? This is ridiculous. There you go, Colby. All right, I see the opportunity. I think I'm going to have to take it. I'm going to take it. Seize the opportunity. Take it. Yes, we're in. Did it. All right. 11 hours and 34 minutes left. So, I'm going to try to not stop until I need gas. And yeah, no double yellow, Carlo. It's just there's not really much of median to stop in. Oh man, so went to the old timey moonshine little distillery or whatever out here. Hey, what's up, Sharon? Told you guys they sell that crap all over the place. Well, hey, thank you, Scum, appreciate it. So we had the moonshine tasting for $5. You give them $5 and they give you like 12 thimbles of all these different kinds of moonshine. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Wouldn't drink a lot again. Can you bring MS back to Casey? What's MS? What? But probably the only two things I would consider having again is their blackberry moonshine, which is actually really good. Oh, moonshine. Oh yeah, you can bring it back. I didn't buy any. And their pineapple. They actually have a whole jar of pineapples just soaked in moonshine, and you can just eat it. That was tasty. Ain't gonna lie, pretty good. $5 seems really cheap. Well, it's the tasting. Like, that's what everyone charges, right? So we then I went to the Tennessee Cider Bill, and me and my sister did their cider tasting, and they have all these different kinds of ciders you can taste. They keep bringing them out one by one by the shot glass, and you try all these ciders, which, golly, chat, $20 for a bottle of cider. $20 for a bottle. It's not even that big of a bottle, and it's not like it's crazy. It's just 7% ABV cider. Most of them were too sweet. Oh my gosh, just way too sweet. This stuff will eat the freaking rubber off your shoes. So yeah, just really, really sweet, which is not totally surprising, just because everyone down here is very overweight. And our only reason I bring that up and I mention that is just because I just got back from Idaho a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you, up there everyone's super fit. Like, it's just, everyone's very fit, very attractive. You know, it's very few people that are actually overweight. You get down here, and you know, people speak more moo than they do English. I mean, it's crazy, absolutely insane. I'm like, holy smokes, this is nuts. Obesity is bad down here. It's our dadgum moonshine. It's got freaking half a jar of sugar in each drink. Just more to love? Yeah, I don't know about that, James. That is a lot of, that's more's a lot. Well, John, so a lot of ciders are cheap, but down here, these special, you know, these people are making their own ciders. I mean, it's just, it's you know, look, if it's a good cider, I would consider it, but the cider is just too daggum sweet. Don't talk about my overweight to you. Psst. Hey, more power to you. I'm just making just an observation. What state you in? I'm in Tennessee, in the Great Smoky Mountains. It's been a good trip otherwise, though. I had a lot of good time with family. It was fun. Oh my gosh, I need a tissue. Do I have not any Kleenexes? No, I don't know if I have any Kleenexes. No, this ain't good, chat. This ain't good. I got Kleenexes in here. God dang, Kleenexes. Kleenexes there. Freaking no. Sorry, it used to be cheap. Where do you live again, Happy? Cider used to be cheap for the working class? Really? Alright, now I'm hoping. What's up, Loper? Now I'm hoping for a stop light so I can stop and look at my back seat. North Carolina. Oh, yeah, I'm very close to North Carolina. Very, very close. There's a deer farm up ahead. Deer Farm riding stables. That'd be interesting. I don't know if I'd want to ride a deer, though. Yeah, I got a long drive back. My sunflower seeds, I downloaded. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. So I have the first season of Stargate SG-1 on my phone. Yeah, so I'll have that playing in the background. Listen to that. You got the Rona or what? No, I don't have the. I tested negative for coronavirus, but I got this stupid head cold. Just leftover congestion. It's just been taking its time working its way out. I did go to the gym yesterday, and I was thinking about going to jiu-jitsu class tomorrow morning, but I'll probably forego that. Just because one, I'll be getting in late, and I got plenty to do, and we wants to roll around with a guy that they might think has got the coronavirus. Not good. All right, I got the back seat. Oh yes, clearance funds. Here we go. Morning, Lillian. How you doing? Okay. All right, I'm gonna spare you part. Step by Buc-ee's. Do you see one? Yeah, I've been to Buc-ee's before. Goodness. Oh, there's another stuff. Thanks. Ugh. Gross. Thank you, Lillian. Oh my gosh, I sound like a house. What? Don't think I've ever been compared to that guy. Okay. Probably need to take some decongestant, that might help. Tasty, Chad. Pretty tasty. I know, right, John? Where are my sunglasses? Oh, there. So, what are we going to talk about for 11 and a half hours, or 11 hours and 10 minutes? We could probably solve a lot, and I would think. We could probably come up with a cure for coronavirus. Come up with an answer for all this excessive inflation the whole world is experiencing. Figure out how to launch rockets into space cheaper. I mean, 11 hours, 10 minutes, we can do a lot, chat. What are we going to do? Fish bones, yeah, it's tasty. So all I have them add, this is cold brew coffee, but it's nitro cold brew, which means it's been infused nitrogen. And then they added whole milk and then some Irish cream. Although I think they added a lot of Irish cream because it's a little sweeter than I normally take it. The only thing that's got sugar in it is Irish cream and probably a little bit of milk. Did I get a chance to check out the Blue Ridge Parkway? Which one's that? So technically we weren't in Pigeon Forge, we were in Gatlinburg primarily, but all right, this is getting really old. These daggone stop signs, stop lights. Drinking and driving, you better believe it. It's the only way to make a long trip go by quick. I know, John, I know. I've had some nitro infused stuff, didn't care for nitro infused soda, never had coffee dough. Yeah, nitro infused, it makes the coffee creamier and a little bit of a more of a thicker texture. Yeah. To my understanding, it doesn't do anything to affect the caffeine content of a cold brew. But yeah, I like it. Let's talk about tipping. Let's start there. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, the whole frick. And that's this coffee, after I tipped $2, was $8. $8. I didn't tip $2. I tipped $1.50 or something, which was 20%. It's like, good night. I just don't, you know, obviously that's also they're trained to ask for a tip, right? And so it's just, I don't like businesses that practice that. I don't like businesses that practice that. To me, it's like when that becomes a matter of your You know, at least with restaurants, it's not, they don't ask you for a tip. It's like you put it on the deal, right? Yeah, I don't mind doing a tip at a sit-down restaurant, something like that. That's fine. You know, which I guess I understand that even for a lot of the people out in the other countries think that's really weird. You know, but yeah, tipping through a drive-through, yeah. Tipping to go, I don't like tipping to go either. There should be no reason to tip to go. This is why I got to go, so I didn't have to tip, right? You know, it's like it's you know, just like going to, like, if I start going to like Dollar General, am I gonna start? Am I expecting to start tipping there too? Because why not? Which expected all businesses should charge more and pay livable wage, and we don't. I don't necessarily entirely agree. I don't want to make it too simplistic of a case for it, but look. We're living in a world now that is that's advancing technologically wise and information wise so incredibly fast. You can't, for instance, get a job chopping wood. Say let's just use chopping wood. Way back in the day, you know, before we had wood choppers, right? You can actually get like a hydraulic wood chopper and like chop all the wood you want for pretty cheap. People could chop wood. Like, you don't have to have really much skill. I'm not saying it doesn't take skill to chop wood, but you just need an axe and a work ethic, and you can start chopping all the wood you want, right? And you start doing pretty well with it. So, but now, if you want to chop wood, you got to know how to operate machinery. You know how to operate hydraulics. You know, you got to have training. Like, there's a greater level of expectation of information. Like, if you want to do any job right now, you got to be able to work with computers, right? You got to be able to work with a smartphone. You got to be able to work a touch screen on an Android tablet or Apple tablet. You got to have the level of knowledge and information and experience you have to have has increased with everything, right? So the question is, flipping burgers, McDonald's. Do you expect to be able to support yourself working at McDonald's? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think you should expect that. I mean, but when I was growing up, I never expected that. Kids worked at McDonald's, right? Like that's what you got. That's the job you got when you're 15, 16 years old, learning about work ethic, because there's just no expertise involved in that, and so your contribution to you're just so replaceable. You know, I don't know. I don't know if we should have that. Why do we have this expectation that working at McDonald's is something that, one, you should make enough money to support yourself at? It's like, well, no, you need to go. You need to get more experience. You need to make yourself more valuable by getting more training or providing something more specialized in what you can do or offer to different companies. I mean, you know, there's no incentive, you know, for that otherwise. I don't think. There aren't a lot of jobs that require skill. You're paying for their time because it's inherently valuable, even if they're just kids. There aren't a lot of jobs that require skill. There's a lot of jobs that require skill. What are you talking about? And now saying their time isn't valuable, you should pay for their time. I mean, I was making minimum wage when I was a kid. Oh, but I was 13 years old. I mean, I think that's to be expected. There's nothing wrong with that. Granted, the minimum wage should probably be increased since then, but I wasn't working for a company. I was working for you know, friend's dad. In California, governor's raising minimum wage for servers. I agree with it because they get some of the worst people. So, look, here's what's happening in California, right? The cost of living is getting incredibly expensive. The cost of getting food is getting stupid expensive. The cost of eating McDonald's is getting stupid expensive. So what happens? Well, or what's one of the things that contribute to that? Or, you know, well, one of the things that politicians in their infinite wisdom is like, well, let's increase the wage. Like, all McDonald's is going to have to do is they have to charge that much more for their food, so that the very people that like to eat their food are the ones kind of working at McDonald's, though, too. It's like, so it's the net effect is like zero. It doesn't really do much. And actually, so I was watching a guy go over the financials of a typical McDonald's store and the margins they have to make, right, in order to keep a store up. If they paid everybody the new minimum wage in California, they would not be able to sustain business. They go out of business. So you got two options. Or you only have a couple options. One, go out of business, which may or may not be an option. Two, they increase sales to make up, because, you know, again, we're talking about small margins here. They could increase sales, but if they can't increase sales, the only thing they have to do is increase prices, you know? And it's like, you're not fixing anything. And here's the other thing, this is probably why minimum wage, there needs to be no federal minimum wage, I would think, because you're trying to establish, you know, like the cost of living in California is different than the cost of living in Mississippi, you know, or Louisiana, or some place where cost of living is just stupid low, and, you know, just a completely different expectation of life, and of life expenses and all that kind of stuff. So, you know. Oh, frick. I gotta go. I'll be back. We'll pick up this conversation up here later. Hey, what's up? Oh, just driving, man. Got 11 hours to go.